Okay, so the good part is these things run about $1,000 and under. And the bad part of this is the thing is freaking ugly. This is the Dpms basic model LR308. It's a 308 AR-15, and it's kind of a basic 308 AR-15. Don't expect this to be a tack driver. Don't expect it to be a sub-minute angle like some of those 308s out there are. But this thing, if you want a 308 and you're not looking on spending $1,500, $1,400, $1,300 for it, I mean, this one right here, we're trying to get rid of for $999. I've seen in some areas, depending on where you're at in the country, you can get it for a little bit less, and then I've seen them for just a little bit more. But for a 308 AR-15, this is a good entry-level gun. It's certainly not the prettiest, though. It's a very basic build for a 308, in my opinion. You can see barrel, nothing crazy about the barrel, just a one-in twist barrel with an A2 style flash suppressor. You've got the rails on your front block here, so that way you can throw up some iron sights, and of course you got rails in the back. And you've got the basic M4 style of handguard here. The receiver, you can see, plain Jane. No forward assist, nothing there. It's just plain basic stuff. The one thing I can't stand about these is these things. I hate the Dpms style folding stock. It's not ergonomic at all. I don't like this angle here. It needs to be angled in an opposite direction like this if I think, you know, to make it work better for a shooter. But I get it. They had to be a little bit different. You know, in their opinion, they had to be a little bit different. The bolt ride seems to ride pretty smoothly. It's certainly not anything to write home about. The one thing about this is a brand new gun, but expect after you shoot it a couple of times to show wear quickly. You can see from the test fire at the factory, there's already a couple brass marks. You can't get away from it on this style of gun, especially with no brass deflector. That brass is going to come back and ricochet off right here and leave marks all over the gun. It doesn't matter to some people, but then again, if you're spending $1,000 on a gun, you know, some people it does make a big difference too. The one thing I don't like on these is how this is recessed. You can't really slap the bolt forward with your hand. You have to reach up and then tap the bolt forward. I'll demonstrate. See what I'm doing? There you go. Some people, they can do it, but I noticed that you're just not consistent with it. So that might be a deal breaker for some people. There's ways around that, of course. And it's pretty hard to fit a bad lever on a recess like that. I've seen some people do it before, but I think they had to do a little bit of custom fitting if you want to put a bad lever on it. But then again, I don't have too much experience with that. Trigger pull, nothing to write home about. It's a standard one stage. Decent reset. Again, it's a solid little rifle. If you're looking for an inexpensive 308, check it out. I consider this rifle as a base to build on. Get this rifle, change out that handguard, change out the stock, maybe do a couple things to it, maybe get it a little bit more ergonomic. Again, I look at this as a good base gun. So just wanted to show that to you guys if you're looking for a decent starter 308 AR-15. Alright, thanks a lot for watching.